every bit of privilege, every bit of trauma, every bit of education, every gift and every wound comes in community with and from each other. And St. James understands that and teaches children accordingly. I have spent some time watching St. James doing its lifting. And what I see is a what we used to call a whole child way of going at not just education, but of relationships among young people, families, and community.
Lorene has done a tremendous amount of support here at St. James School. She has brought her kids from University of Pennsylvania to our little school building here in North Philly, and has introduced our kids to the possibilities of what higher education is all about.
She has been especially involved in some of our social studies programming, which has just been such an amazing opportunity for some of our 6th grade students for the past few years to learn about the history and culture of Haiti. She approaches it with such a gentle patience and acceptance that eventually they really dive in and just find such a deep joy in learning.
She made it a point to make our studies inquiry-based so that students would have a chance and opportunity to share what they actually thought. She didn't want to come into our classroom and tell students what to think, but she wanted to help them explore.
I love the idea of imagining because we need to imagine further what else can happen. And often what we're not doing is imagining solutions, which are right there. They're right here. So St. James shows us one model.
We have a lot of aspiring artists here at St. James, students who want to create visual arts like animations or paintings, students who want to be actors and actresses, and lots of students who are interested in sharing their voices and ideas through writing. And being able to be inspired by someone like Lorene has been really wonderful for them.
Here was someone that loved to be silly and fun and play with words. Lorene did a good amount of things that she didn't need to do, from coming into the classroom dressed as a character from the book and acting as if she was that character in order to engage the students in a new and interesting and fun way, to like leveraging her resources. So having other actors or historians come in and speak to our students.
I remember when Lorene came to our class, probably about 4 years ago, when we have one of our graduates right now who's about to graduate and go to college. She and Lorene had a great conversation, and this particular individual, who is a senior, wanted to write. Lorene encouraged her to use her platform to write, and surprisingly, her paper was published.
Lorene was like a really cool aunt for me and for the students. She was engaging and charismatic and fun and accessible. And that was just a treat for me and for the students.
I definitely know about some of that. It inspires me to get our kids out and vote. This has been a big campaign this year for us to get our graduates out of the 25 graduates that are eligible to vote. We have 22 that has registered and will be receiving their mail-in ballots. And I just think that it's important for them to have a voice and not just sit on the sidelines and wonder what everybody else is doing. They actually get to voice their opinion by going out to vote. And Vote That Joan is a big part of it this year.
Lorene, we're so proud to honor you tonight. Congratulations and thank you for all you're doing for the St. James community and our students.
I want to say congratulations to Lorene. We are so honored to have you join us and to see all of the amazing work you're doing to support our St. James community and the community in Philadelphia.
It is a pleasure to honor you this evening and all the support that you have given to St. James. It's only fitting that tonight we're benefiting and supporting you, and to say congratulations on this honor.
My first thought is that I'm grateful. I'm also embarrassed because I feel like I'm not doing enough, which is why I'm very glad to get to ride along in a sidecar with organizations, institutions, partners, collaborators, folks like the people at St. James, the people who support St. James.